Everyone, in the previous class we discussed JDK, JVM and internal architecture of JVM. Today we will talk about Java program structure. Okay, so if you know the program structure, you can write the Java programs very easily. Okay, let us see Java program structure. So first one is the documentation section. Okay, so documentation section. Okay, documentation section. Second one, package statement, import statements. So next one is interfaces statements. So class definitions and main method class. Okay, let us see one by one. So first of all, coming to the documentation section. Okay, so here documentation section. Okay, so comprises of comment lines. Okay, so documentation section consisting of comment lines. Okay, so it gives the name of the program and author of the program. Okay, simply documentation section means comment lines. Okay, so it gives the name of the program. Okay, so comments are categorized into three types. So single line comments, multi-line comments and documentational comments. Okay, so single line comments. Okay, single line comment starts with 2 forward slashes and write a comment here. Okay, so single line comment starts with 2 forward slashes and write a comment here. Okay, so simply comment means it gives the name of the program. Okay, so Java compiler ignores these statements, it would not get executing. So for example, first statement is comment lines. Okay, it is a single line comments. Okay, single line comment starts with 2 forward slashes and write a comment here. Okay, so for example, we can write any program. For example, write a Java program to print reverse of a given number. Okay, so it gives the name of the program. Okay, for example, single line comment starts with 2 forward slashes. So write a Java program. Write a Java program to print reverse of a given number. To print reverse of a given number. Okay, it is a comment. Okay, single line comments starts with 2 forward slashes and write a comment here. Okay, so this statement is ignored by Java compiler. Okay, so it could not get executing. Okay, because it is a statement. Okay, simply Java compiler ignores the statements. Okay, so why we are writing this statement means it gives the name of the program. Okay, so second comment is multi-line comments. Okay, so multi-line comment starts with slash followed by asterisk and end with asterisk slash. So write a comment here. Okay, so for example, multi-line comment starts with forward slash followed by asterisk and write a comment here. So and end with asterisk slash. Okay, so it is nothing but multi-line comments. Okay, so finally last one is documentational comments. Okay, so documentational comment starts with slash and followed by double asterisk. Okay, so we can write a comment here and end with asterisk slash. Okay, so in these documentational comments, Java doc tool automatically creates documentational comments. So whenever we are writing a program in IDE, for example Eclipse and MyEclipse, NetBeans, okay, Java doc tool automatically creates documentational comments. Okay, it is nothing but documentational section. Okay, so next thing is package statement. Okay, so in the program structure, after documentation, so we have to write a package statement. Okay, the statement, the first statement allowed in Java is package statement. Okay, so first statement allowed in Java is package statement. Okay, this statement declares a package name. Okay, this statement declares a package name and informs to the compiler. Okay, all the classes defined here belonging to this package. Okay, so for example, here package student. Okay, so package is the keyword. So here student is the package name. Here student is the package name. Okay, so first statement allowed in Java is package statement. For example, package student package student. Here student is package name. Here student is package name. Okay, so whenever we can define the package statement, so it tells the compiler all the classes belonging to this package only. Okay, simply package means packages are the folders binding all the related .class files. Okay, so packages are the folders binding all the related .class files. Okay, so but every folder is not a package. Packages are the folders. For example, in our personal computer, okay, so how we are organizing the folders, files. For example, we can organize in music file. Okay, so it is one folder. Okay, so all the related music can be stored in music folder. Next one, movies. Okay, next one, photos. Next one, gallery. So we can organizing okay, folders in our personal computer. So music, movies, photos, gallery, and like so on. Okay, so in this way, okay, for example, in the music folder, all the related music files are available. In the movies folder, all the related movies are available. In photos, all the related photos are available. In gallery, so all the related pictures. Okay, so those all things available in gallery file. Okay, so like packages are the folders binding all the related .class files. Okay, so in this one, student is the package name. It contains what are the classes available in student. What are the classes available in student? Those all classes available in student package. Okay, so finally, the first statement allowed in Java is package statement. Simply package means packages are the folders binding all the related .class files. Okay, so how we can defining package means package and followed by package name. Okay, so packages are the folders, but all the folders are not a packages. So for example, in our personal computer, how we can organizing the folders or files. Okay, so we can store all the related movies file as movies folder. So we can store all the music files as music folder. Like way, so in the package statement consisting of all the related .class file. So here package and followed by package name. Here package name is student. It consisting of all the related .class files. What are the classes available in student? Those all classes available in student package. Okay, so package statement is optional. Okay, it is not a mandatory for we can developing a program. Okay, so it is not a mandatory for defining a package. It is an optional statement. Okay, so that it is a optional statement. So that is our classes do not help to the part of package. Okay, package statement is a optional. It is not a mandatory. We want to develop a program. We want to write a program. Okay, so as our choice based on the situations, we can define a package. We may not define a package statement. Okay, it is optional statement. Okay, so next one coming to the import statement. Okay, here import is a keyword. Import is a keyword. Every programming languages have some keywords. Okay, so in this one, import is one of the keyword of Java. Okay, so the statement after the package statement and class definitions may be number of import statements. May be number of import statements. Okay, so that is similar to as include statement in C programming language. Okay, so in our C programming language, we can including header files as include stdio.h, as include conio.h. These all are header files. Okay, so why we are including header files in C programming language? So for example, as include stdio.h, as include stdio.h. Okay, so here IO means input and output. Okay, so I means input, O means output. Okay, so in our C programming language, hash include stdio.h, standard input and output header file. Why I am including these header file? Because in our programming language, we can use input functions and output functions. Okay, for the output purpose, we can use output function, printf function. For the input sake, we can use scanf function. Okay, these two functions available in stdio.h header file. That's why I am including these header file in C programming language. Okay, so for example, we are not including stdio.h header file. Okay, so in case of printf statements, we can write number of statements, 1000 lines or 100 lines of code. So we can avoid that complexity levels of the programming. We can including header files. Okay, so in our Java programming language, we can including import statements. Okay, so the functionality of import keyword makes JVM along with the location where the classes are available and located into the JVM. Okay, so import is the keyword. After package statements, we want to import. Okay, so for example, import student.txt. Okay, so here student is the package. Here student is the package. In this student package, so I want to import one class. Okay, so in the student means student is a package. That package contains so number of dot class files. Okay, so that student package contains number of dot class files, but I want to import for a particular dot class file. Okay, so I want to test file. Okay, so if, for example, in that program, so I want to test file. Okay, import student.txt. Here student is the package, test is the class. Test is the class. Okay, so this is the syntax for importing classes. Okay, so in the previous section, package statement. Okay, so in this import statement, the functionality of import keyword makes JVM along with the location where the dot class files are available. Okay, so in our program, I am using test class file. That test class is present in which package? Student package. Okay, so import student.txt. Okay, so student is a package name. Okay, in that package contains number of dot class file. Simply package means number of dot class files. Okay, so it is binding all the related dot class files. Okay, so on that dot class files, I want to import only text class. I want to import only text class. Okay, so like in our C programming language, it is similar to as include statement in C programming language. Okay, in our C programming language, so we want to include one header file stdio.h. So standard input and output header file. For the input function in C programming language is scanf. For the output printf. Those two functions available in stdio.h header file. That's why I am including stdio.h header file in C programming language. Okay, so in our Java programming, we want to import for a particular class. Okay, so what is the syntax for importing? Import package name dot class name. Okay, so packages are two types: predefined or user-defined packages. Okay, so for example, java.lang, java.io, java.util, next one java.awt, java.applet, java.net. Those all are predefined packages. Okay, so I will discuss packages concept in third unit briefly. Okay, so in this, just remember what is a package statement. So what is import statement? Okay, so in the program structure, how we can define, what is the syntax for defining import statement, what is the syntax for defining package statement. Okay, so this is nothing but package statement. Okay, so after package statement, next statement is interfaces. Okay, so interface is similar to a class. Okay, so interfaces are similar to a classes. What is class? Class is where to bind the data and its related functions. Okay, so class is a user defined data type and class is a keyword. Like interface is also a keyword. Okay, so interface is also a keyword. What are the rules and regulations for defining a keywords? First letter should start with lowercase letter. Okay, so what are the rules and regulations for defining a keyword? First letter should start with a lowercase letter. So it is similar to a class. Okay, but class contains method declarations with the body. Okay, but interface contains only method declarations without any body. Okay, so for example, we can define one method. For example, int show, int a comma int b, int a comma int b. Okay, so it is class. Okay, so class contains method declaration. Okay, method. So in this show is method. In this show is method. It returns the integer type data type. So in this method we have to pass two arguments A and B. These two are integer type data types. Okay. So in these contains body of this method, body of show method. Okay. So class contains method declarations with the body, but interface contains only method declarations without any body. For example, coming to the interface, for example, int show, int A comma int B, and end with semicolon. Okay, so every programming language, every statement end with a semicolon. Like in our English programming language, one sentence is completed, we can put a full stop. Like in programming languages, every statement, every line end with a semicolon. Okay, so for example, in this one, int show int A comma int B. Okay, so it is method declaration. So in this one, show is a method. Okay, so integer is a data type, it returns integer type data type. So in these A and B, these two are arguments, these two are integer type data type. Okay, so interface contains only method declarations without any body. Okay, so I just differentiate what is class and what is interface. Okay, so I hope everyone clear about interface and class. Okay, so class contains method declarations with the body, but interface contains only method declarations without any body. Okay, so this is class, this is interface. Simply we can say class is fully implemented structure. Class is fully implemented structure. Implemented means it contains method declarations with the body. But interface is fully unimplemented structure which contains only method declarations. Okay, but why we are using interface statement means, okay, this is also a optional statement. Okay, so this is also a optional sections, but it can use it to implement multiple inheritance in Java. Okay, so Java does not support multiple inheritance. Okay, so with the help of interfaces, we can achieve multiple inheritance concept. So whenever we are implementing multiple inheritance concept, we can use interfaces concept. Okay, so but Java does not support the multiple inheritance. With the help of interfaces, we can achieve multiple inheritance in Java. Okay, this statement is also a optional. Okay, next one, coming to the class definitions. Okay, after interface statement, what is the next program? What is the next statement in our program structure? Class definitions. Okay, so Java program may contain multiple classes. So it contains multiple classes. We can defining multiple classes. Okay, so Java is collection of classes and objects. Okay, so class is a essential role whenever developing a program, whenever developing a Java program. Okay, so class is way to bind the data and its related functions. Way to bind the data and its related functions. Okay, class means data, members and its related functions. Simply class is a blueprint of object. It is a blueprint of object. Class is a blueprint of object. So with respect to the class, we can create object. With respect to the class, we can create object. Without class, we can't create objects. Okay, these classes will map the real world objects. Okay, so in our real world, whatever we have seen considered as an object. Okay, so Java is collection of classes and objects. With respect to the class, we can create object. Without class, we can't create object. But with respect to the one class, we can create multiple objects. Okay, so this is also a optional statements in our program structure. Okay, so next one, coming to the main method. Okay, since every Java program is a standalone application that requires a main method. Okay, that requires a main method. So every program, okay, every programming language starts with a main method. Okay, in our C programming language, header files next main method. Okay, so program starts with execution in main method. Okay, so like Java programming language is also a main method. So this is essential part. Okay, this is essential part in our Java program. Okay, so before, we discussed documentation section, package, import, class. Okay, those all are optional statements. But the main method is mandatory. Main method is essential whenever we want to write a Java program. Okay, so let us consider these simple Java program. Okay, so all of you observe. Okay, so here class. Okay, so here class sample. Okay, so here class is a keyword. Okay, so in this one, class is a keyword. Class is a keyword. Okay, so here sample. Okay, sample is class name. Sample is class name. Okay, so after class definition, so we can open the curly brace. We can open the curly brace. At the end of the program, we can close the curly brace. Okay, so we can defining class. Okay, so class is a keyword. First letter should start with lowercase letter. So here sample is the class name. Here sample is the class name. So after class definition, we can open the curly brace. At the end of the program, we can close the curly brace. Okay, so next one, main method. So every program should start with main method, main function. Okay, so main method. So in the main contains three keywords. Here public is one keyword, static is a keyword, void is the keyword. Okay, so why main method contains these three keywords? What is the importance of these three keywords? Okay, so in the main method we have to pass a string args array. Okay, so what this statement means? Okay, so here string is also a class. Okay, string is also a class. It is a predefined class. String is a predefined class. Okay, so predefined classes, okay, first letters should start with uppercase letter. Okay, here whenever we are writing these statements, okay, string S first letter should start with uppercase letter. Okay, means string is a predefined class, first letter should start with uppercase letter. Okay, so string args array. Okay, so it is a array. I hope everyone know arrays concept in your C programming language. Okay, so string args array. So we can open the braces and close the braces. After main method also we can open the curly brace, and at the end of the program we can close the curly brace. Okay, this is main method body. Okay, this is the body of main method. This is the body of main method. Okay, so I will explain what is public, what is static, what is void. Okay, so all of you look at this program. So class sample. Okay, so what is aim of this program? So write a Java program to print test on the console, or write a Java program to print hello on the console. Okay, so class sample, here class is the keyword. Class definition starts with class keyword. Class definition starts with class keyword and followed by class name. Okay, so in this one class is a keyword. First letter should start with lowercase letter. Okay, class definition starts with class keyword and followed by class name. Here class name is sample. After the class definition, we want to open the curly brace. At the end of the program, we can close the curly brace. Okay, so next one, main method, public, static, void, main. Okay, so in this one, main is the function, main is the method. Every program should start with main method. So in the main method contains three keywords, public, static, void. Okay, so why main method contains these three keywords? What is the importance of these three keywords? Okay, in the main method, so every method has some parameters. We may pass the parameters, we may not pass the parameters. So in this main function, we have to pass the parameters, string args array. So these are arguments. Arguments are parameters, both are same. So in this one, string is a class. It is a predefined class. String first letter S should start with uppercase letter. Okay, so we can open the parenthesis and close the brace. Okay, so next one we can open the curly brace. After main we can open the curly brace. At the end of the program we can close the curly brace. Okay, so in this one system.out.println is a output statement. So it is the body of main method. Okay, so I am explaining one by one. Okay, so like in our C programming language, whenever we want to print hello on the console, so what is the code? We want to include the header files as include stdio.h. Okay, so for example in our C programming language, so print hello on the console. What is the code? Okay, so as include stdio.h. As include stdio.h. Next one, void main printed hello. Okay, next one we can close. Okay, so we can including header files. Next one, main function. So we can printing hello on the console. So here printf is the output function. Whatever we can writing in the printf statement, that thing could be displayed on our screen on the console. Okay, so it is C programming language. But Java, okay, so in this main method contains 3 keywords: public, static, void. Okay, so I will discuss one by one. So what is what? Okay, let us observe. Okay, so the first line, class sample declares a class. Okay, so the first line, okay, class sample declares a class. Okay, class is a keyword. Okay, class is a keyword. So and declares a new class definition. Okay, so every class definition in Java begins with, okay, so open brace and ends with okay, closing brace. Okay, so let us observe this one. Okay, so class definition starts with a class keyword and followed by class name. After class definition, we can open the curly brace. At the end of the program, we can close the curly brace. Okay, so next one, the third line, public static void main string aux array. Okay, so what this statement means? What is the importance of this statement? So it defines a method named main. So main is the main method. Okay, conceptually this is similar to main function in C and C++ programming language. Okay, so every programming language should start with a main function. Okay, so in this Java program also, public static void main is the method name. It is similar to in our C programming language main function, but it contains 3 keywords. Okay, so public, okay, so static, void. This contains 3 keywords: public, static, void. So what is the importance of these 3 keywords? Okay, so public, static, void, main, string, aux array. Okay, so in our Java programming language, what is main method statement? Public, static, void, main, string, aux array. After main, we can open the curly brace. At the end of the program, we can close the curly brace. This is the body of main method. Okay, it is the body of main method. Okay, so in the main method contains 3 keywords: public, static, void. What is the importance of these 3 keywords? Okay, so public is a access modifier. Public is a access modifier. Our main method is public access specifier. Okay, so Java supports the access modifiers concept. Okay, Java supports the access modifiers concept. We can restrict the data. Okay, we can restrict the data purpose. We can use access modifiers like public, private, protected, default. Okay, so but our main method is public access specifier. Public means everyone can use our main method. So throughout the program, entire program we can use main method. Okay, so public means everyone can easily access. Okay, like a public property, roads and railways, so everyone can easily access. So private property, okay, so it is restricted. Okay, only owners who are the owners of that property, only they can access their properties. But public means everyone can easily access. Okay, like our main method contains public. Okay, so it is the access modifier. What is public? Public is the access modifier. Like public, okay, what are the access modifiers in Java? Public, private, protected, default. Okay, so public is the access specifier. Our main method is public. Okay, so our main method is public. Our main method is public. Public is the access modifier. Everyone can easily access throughout the program, entire program. We can use main function. Okay, so coming to the next keyword, static. What is static? Okay, why our main method contains static keyword? Okay, static is the reserved keyword. Static is the reserved keyword. Our main method contains static keyword. Okay, so Java program starts its execution from main method. In Java, only main method of a program could be loaded into the memory. Okay, so in Java, only main method of the program could be loaded into the memory. Apart from anything would contains in the form of bytecode. Okay, so in the main method, static means it is a reserved keywords. It checks before main method any objects are created. Okay, it checks before main method any objects are created or not. Okay, because static members, okay, so could be executing without help of any object. Okay, so we can accessing static members without help of any object. Okay, so for example, we can defining variables. For example, any static int a equal to 10. Next one, static int show int a. Okay, so it is contained static variable declaration. Okay, so why we can easily say it is a static variable. First of all, it is a variable. Okay, it is integer type variable, but it is a static variable. How can you say it is a static variable? Any variable can be defined as a static. We can call as static variable. Okay, next one, this show is a method. Okay, it is a static method. Okay, why we can say show is a static method? So any method can be defined as static. Simply we can say it is a static method. Okay, so static variables and static methods could be executing without help of any object. Okay, we can directly access static variables and static methods. Okay, without help of any objects, we can accessing static variables and static methods. Okay, so static methods and static variables could be executing without help of any object. Okay, so in Java, only main method of the program could be loaded into the memory. Apart from anything would contain in the form of bytecode. Okay, so in this one, main method contains static. Static is the reserved keyword. Okay, static is the reserved keyword. So which means that a method is accessible and usable even though no objects of the class exist. Okay, because static variables and static methods could be executing without help of any objects. Okay, so our main method contains static keywords. That means static means, okay, so in the main method static keyword checks before main method any objects are created or not. Okay, so I will discuss static keyword briefly in the future concepts. Okay, so in this one just remember static means without help of any object, static members could be executing. Just simply you have to remember static is a keyword. Without help of objects, we can access in static members. Okay, so static members could be executing without help of any objects. Okay, I will discuss briefly static keyword, how we can accessing static members without help of any objects in future concepts. In the second unit, I will explain briefly. So in this one, just you have to remember main method contains a static keyword. Static is a reserved keyword. So without the help of any object, we can accessing static members. Okay, so what is the next keyword in the main method? Void. Okay, so void is the keyword. Does not return any data. It does not return any type. Okay, so it occupies 0 bytes in the memory. Okay, so void is a keyword. It is a data type. Okay, it does not return anything. It occupies 0 bytes in our memory. Okay, so these three are keywords in our main method. Okay, main method contains 3 keywords. What they are? Okay, so public, static and void. Okay, these 3 are keywords. Our main method contains these 3 keywords. Okay, so here string is a class. String is the class. Okay, here args area means arguments. Okay, these are command line arguments. Command line arguments. Okay, so we can accessing input values from keyboard. So using wrapper classes, we can accessing input values from keyboard. So we can taking input to read input values from keyboard. We can using command line arguments. Okay, main method. Okay, so here it refers to the command line arguments. Okay, so command line arguments we can using in wrapper classes. Okay, so at the time of runtime we can accessing input values from keyboard. At the time of runtime we can read input values from keyboard. Okay, these all are command line arguments. Here string is the class. Okay, it is a pre-defined class. First letter should start with uppercase letter. Okay, it is the class body. It is the class body. Sorry, main method body. Okay, so this means public static void main string of array. Okay, so in the next statement, the only executable statement in our program is system.out.println hello. It is similar to our printf statement in C programming language. Okay, so whatever we can write within the printf statement, okay, those content displaying on the console. So whatever we are writing system.out.println is displaying on the console screen. But what is system? What is out? What is println? Let's see. Okay, so I will explain one by one. Here, system is a class. It is also a class. System is a predefined class. So predefined classes first letter should start with uppercase letter. Okay, here system first letter should start with uppercase letter. Okay, remember those statements. So for example, you forget to keep system yes uppercase letter. Okay, for example, we are writing a lowercase letter. Our compiler could not compile our programs. Okay, because system is a predefined class, first letter should start with uppercase letter. For example, I forgot to keep a lowercase letter. Okay, at the time of runtime, at the time of compilation, it leads an error. Okay, our program should not compile successfully because it is a error. It is a compile time error. Okay, so system is a predefined class. First letter should start with uppercase letter. Okay, it is the name of Java utility class. Okay, next one. Out is an object. Out is a object which belonging to the system class. Out is a object. Out is a object which belonging to the system class. Okay, so here println, it is the method name. Println is the method name. Println is the method name which is used send any string to console. Okay, so for example, system.out.println hello. So it is a string literal. Okay, so this displaying on the console. Okay, so here system is a class. Out is a object. Println is the method name. Okay, this is about our Java program structure. Okay, so for example, we can write a one program. So it is a simple Java program. So what is the aim of this program? So it is displaying, okay, so hello on the console. For example, in this program, so we can save sample.java. So save as sample.java. What is our in Java? We can save our files as .java extension. Here sample is the file name. Here sample is the file name. Okay, so how we have to compile? So what is the command? Java C space file name dot Java. What is our file name? Sample dot Java. How we have to compile through command prompt in our Java programs? What is the compilation? What is the command for compiling? So Java C space file name dot Java. Java C space sample dot Java. Okay, so next one, how we have to run? So Java space file name. Java space file name. Java space file name. So it is the execution run. So it is compilation. It is compilation. Okay. In so far what we have discussed, I will give some important key points. Okay. So what is our concept? Java program structure. Okay. So program structure. Program structure. So in the program structure, first one is the documentation section. Documentation section. Simply documentation section consisting of comment lines. Okay. So simply documentation section comprises the comments. So in Java, comments are categorized into three types. Single line comments, single line comment, multi-line comments, multi-line comment, documentational comments. Okay, single line comment starts with two forward slashes and write a comment here. Okay, so already I discussed it. Okay, what single line comments. Okay, so this statement is ignored by the compiler. The statement could not get executing. Okay, so next one, multi-line comments. Multi-line comment starts with forward slash and followed by asterisk and end with asterisk slash. Write a comment here. Okay, this statement comments are ignored by the compiler. Okay, comments would not get executing. Okay, so finally documentational comments starts with forward slash and followed by double asterisk and end with asterisk slash and write a comment here. Okay, so Java doc tool automatically create documentational comments whenever we want to develop a Java program in Eclipse and MyEclipse. Java doc tool automatically creates these comments. Okay, so in the next statement in program structure is, okay, so package statements. Package statement. Okay, so this documentation is suggested statement or optional statement. Okay, so the first statement allowed in Java is package statement. Okay, so this is also a optional statement. It is not a mandatory. Whenever it is required, so we can defining a package statement. Okay, so or else we may not define package statement. Okay, the first statement allowed in Java is package statement. Okay, so in this one package means, so how we can defining a package statement? Package space package name. So here package is the keyword, package space package name. This is the syntax for defining package. Okay, here package space student. Okay, so in this student is the package name. Okay, so what is package? Packages are the folders binding all the related .class file. It tells the compiler, so I am defining class files in the package. Okay, in the student class contains number of .class files. In the student class contains number of .class files. Okay, so it is the package. It tells the compiler we can defining number of class files in that package only. Okay, so packages are the folders, but all the folders are not a package. Okay, remembering this statement. Okay, so it contains all the related .class files. For example, in our personal computer, how we can organizing the folders. Okay, so for example, you can say one file name as movies. You can store all the related movies on that folder. Okay, in music file, you have store all the related music files. In gallery, you have to store all the related photos, pictures. Okay, on that gallery folder. Okay, so in this package is the folder, but it contains all the related .class files only. Okay, so next after package statement, next statement allowed in Java is import statement. Okay, so next statement allowed in Java is import statement. Import is the keyword. Here import is the keyword. What are the rules and regulations for defining the keyword? First letter should start with lowercase letter. First letter should start with lowercase letter. Okay, the functionality of import keyword makes JVM along with the location where the .class files are available. So in the previous statement, package statements, we can defining one package. So package student. So package student. So in this import statement, by using import statements, okay, I want to import only a particular class. So what is the syntax for defining import statement? So import, okay, so package name. So here package name student.test. Okay, so here student is the package name, test is the class. So in our program I am using test class. Okay, so the class is presenting student package. Okay, so I will discuss packages concept in future concepts in the third unit. In our syllabus third unit, I will discuss briefly package, what are the types of package, how we can compile and running the packages program. Okay, in this structure just you have to remember, okay, so package and import statements. Okay, so in the import statement is similar to in our C programming language as include stdio.h statements. In C programming language we have to use printf and scanf functions. Those functions are available in Okay, stdio.h header file, standard input and output header files. But in Java, okay, so I want a test class. Okay, so in our program, so but that test class is available in student package. Okay, so after import statements we want to define. Okay, so interface statement. Okay, interface is also a keyword. First letter should start with lowercase letter. Okay, so interface is look like a class. Okay, but if any significant difference is there, class and interface is okay, but the class is a fully implemented structure. Interface is fully unimplemented structure. Okay, class contains method declarations with the body, but interface contains method declarations without any body. So Java does not support multiple inheritance. Okay, using interfaces concept, we can implement the multiple inheritance in Java. Okay, next statement in program structure is okay, class definitions. Okay, so Java program starts with class definition. Okay, so class definition starts with class keyword and followed by class name. So this contains class body. After class definition, we want to open the curly brace. At the end of the program, we can close the curly brace. This is the body of class. Okay, class definition starts with class keyword and followed by class name. Okay, so after class name, we can open the curly brace. At the end of the program, we can close the curly brace. Here we have to define. Okay, what is class? Class contains data members and method member functions. Okay, or methods. So whatever the data and member functions, we have to define within the class body. Okay, so this is about class. Okay, so simply class is blueprint of the object. With the help of class, we can create object. Without class, we can't create object in Java. Okay, but with respect to the class, we can create multiple objects. Okay, so next one, main method. Okay, next one, main function. So in Java, main method contains three keywords: public, static, void, main, string, args array. So this is main method body. Okay, body of main. Okay, so here public is the keyword. Okay, so public is the access modifier. Okay, so in Java, our main method contains three keywords: public, static, void. Okay, so what is the importance of these three keywords? First of all, first one is public. It is the access modifier. Okay, Java supports access modifiers concept: public, private, protected, and default. Using access modifiers, we can restrict the data. Because our main method is public means anywhere we can accessing main method. Okay, so throughout the program we can accessing. Okay, so like public and private properties. Public means road, railways, everyone can easily access. Private means who are the owners of the property, only they can accessing their properties. Okay, so we can restrict the data, we can using with the help of access modifiers. So our main method contains public. It is the access modifier. Public means everyone can easily access. Next one, static. Okay, static is the keyword. Our main method contains static keyword. Static is the reserved keyword. Okay, so in this main method, static keyword checks before main method any objects are created or not. Okay, so static members can be executing without help of any object only. Okay, so in Java, only main method of the program could be loaded into the memory. Okay, so in Java, only main method could be loaded into the memory. Apart from anything before main, anything could contain in the form of bytecode. Okay, so but in Java, main method contains static keyword, so it checks before main method any objects are created or not. So one important point of static keyword is, Okay, so static members could be executing without help of any object only. Okay, so directly we can accessing static variables and static methods. Okay, so coming to the next keyword, okay, void. Void is a data type. Void is a data type and it does not return anything. It occupies 0 bytes in our memory. So next one, main method. Main is the function. So in the function we have to pass the argument. So string aux array. Okay, so these all are arguments. Okay, command line arguments. Okay, so in this one it is a command line arguments. Command line arguments. At the time of runtime we can pass the parameters. Okay, so using command line arguments, okay, we can accessing values from keyboard. Okay, so using scanner class, wrapper class, data input string class, we can accessing input values from keyboard. Here string is a class, it is a predefined class. It is a predefined class. String first letter should start with uppercase letter. Okay, this one, this is body of main method. Okay, so coming to the system.out.println. Okay, so system.out.println. So it is like printf statement in our C programming language. It is like printf statement in our C programming language. Okay, so here system is the class. System is the predefined class. First letter should start with uppercase letter. Okay, so all of you remember. Okay, in Java, whatever we can define predefined classes, first letter should start with uppercase letter. Okay, Java is case sensitive. Uppercase letters and lowercase letters are distinct. Keywords first letter should start with lowercase letter. Predefined classes first letter should start with uppercase letter. For example, I forget to keep a uppercase letter in system class. Okay, Java compiler could not compile our statements. Okay, so at the time of compilation it leads an error because, okay, so it is a error, it is a compile time error. System is a predefined class. Okay, first letter should start with uppercase letter only. Okay, out is an object, it is an object of system class. Out is an object of system class. Next one, println is a method. Okay, so println is a method. Okay, so whatever we are writing within the println method, it can be displaying on the console. Okay, so here allow is the string, that's why I am including double quotes in the string. Okay, string can be enclosing double quotes. Okay, like in our C programming language. Okay, so every programming language, every statement ends with a semicolon. Okay, I forget to keep a semicolon at the end of the statement. Okay, at the time of compilation it leads an error because every statement ends with a semicolon. Okay, so for example we can say one program has, okay, in Java what is the extension say in the file? Okay, .java. Okay, so in Java how we can compile our program through command prompt java c space file name .java. Here java c is the Java compiler. Java compiler converts our source code to bytecode. Okay, how we have to execute our program? Java space file name. So in these days, Java interpreter converts our bytecode to machine understandable language. Okay, it is about program structure, Java program structure. Okay, I hope everyone clear about program structure. If you know the program structure, okay, so what are the statement? What is the syntax for defining statements? What is the syntax for class? What is the syntax for defining main method? Okay, so if you know the basics, you can learn any programming language easily. If you know the program structure, you can easily develop Java programs very easily. Okay, thank you. I will explain, okay, next concepts, okay, in tomorrow class. Thank you all of you.